Good morning, my cherubs. How are you guys? I'm bored. It's school. It's Tuesday morning, and I'm thinking about where we're going with this. First, I wanted to say you will have no assignments over spring break, so you guys can just chill out and enjoy that. Then, when we come back, we'll be doing the ghost map, and then I'll also hopefully this week push out a reminder to get your books for our final research paper. I'm trying to abbreviate things, so moving forward, we'll probably do the ghost map, your literary analysis paper on either Young Goodman Brown or the Yellow Wallpaper, and then your big final paper on the two novels. So remember, there's nothing over spring break. Once you get your um, chapter assignments for the element done, the only thing you need to do is this final element options assignment here. Notice down here I've got three different options. Each one increases in points and difficulty. So if you want to take it totally easy and just have a quick and easy assignment, choose option number 1. Option number 2 is a little bit more difficult. Option 3 is, I won't say far more difficult, but definitely the most difficult of them all. And as a result, it's worth more points. And also, it comes with the distinction that if you do option number 3, I will throw on 5 points to your lowest theme. So that could include your final research paper. So just putting that out there if you want to do option number 3. But for option number 1, what you will do, and if you click on it, it's got the overview here. Now this option is 50 points, and it has 2 parts. The first part is in just short answer format. Go down to this first linked video right here called How to Find Your Life's Purpose in 5 minutes, and click on that and watch the video. I won't watch it all here. It'll drive you guys freaking nuts. But it's just a short, quick video with this guy, Adam Leipzig, who talks about how many of his peers, even though he graduated from a Ivy League university, kind of floundered in their lives. And so he wants to return and ask people 5 questions that'll allow you to determine your life's purpose in 5 minutes. Now, that, for my money, is exactly what Ken Robinson wants to do with the element. So for this first part, just listen to this and answer his 5 questions. That's all you have to do. Easy. The second one's a little more difficult. And so the first one could be just 5 lines. That's it. The second one's going to be a 2 to 3 page essay in which you talk about your why. And once you watch this video by Simon Sinek, you'll understand what that means. And I'll try to move into where he talks about it here once he gets out of the way. Wow. All right. So in this background here, he draws this. This is what he calls the golden circle. And most people know what they do. Some know how they do it, but very few know why. And so what I want you to do with this assignment is think about what is your why. What drives you? And again, I understand if you don't have a clear vision of that yet, but I just want you to start thinking about that. And I would assert that your why right here is tied into your element, which is what you're really good at and what you love to do and how those things intersect. And so for just an example of me, my why is every morning I get up to get to teach reading and writing to kids and to work with young people. How I do that is as a co-learner, and I'll give you an example. I'm doing all of these assignments right along with you. And what do I want to produce? Kids that find what they're meant to do and make the world a better place. Now, that doesn't necessarily sound like high school. Why? Why are we here? Because the state gives us money for each kid each day that they're there. How do we go about educating? Lecture, kids sitting in row, textbooks, all that boring crap. And what do we produce? Kids that have met the minimum requirements, got the GPA, and graduated with a degree that sometimes is rather meaningless. So what you will do once you watch this is go back to the assignment, and then in 2 to 3 pages, tell me what your why is. And again, once you watch that video, it'll explain it more. Now, here's a key part. Make sure you connect this second part back to the element by including at least 3 paraphrases or direct quotes. Now, if you go back to this, you'll see a student assignment link here. And this is actually a paper that I wrote this morning because I just got so keyed up about how I love this assignment. And here I've got the part 1, my life's purpose. I answered Adam's 5 questions from that first video. Then the second one looks at me analyzing what my why is based off of that second video from Simon Sinek. And I've added comments in the right to help guide you as you go through. You can put this all on one document as you want. Just make sure it's MLA formatted. And as I go down here, make sure again you work in your 3 quotes. And I put comments on the side when I set them up. Make sure you cite them correctly. Really, whenever you cite something, you need the author's last name and page number in MLA. But since right here I put the author's name, I use the title of the book here. So just kind of be cognizant of that as you're writing your paper. And again, here are my other 2. This one's a paraphrase, so I don't have to have any direct quotes. And then here is my 3rd direct quote. Now, as I go down, the very last page, because you are citing, has to be a works cited. And you can just copy and paste this right into your document. I've already done the hard work for you. You just need to determine which 3 quotes you want to take from the element as you explain to me what your why is. Okay, if you have any questions, email, text, call, FaceTime Live, Facebook Live, whatever the heck you want to do. I'm totally fine with that. Okay? And again, this is going to be due Wednesday, April 8th, before you take 3:01 before you take off for spring break. For spring break over those 5 days, there'll be absolutely 0 assignments from me, so you can just enjoy your final spring break here. All right, thanks, guys.